right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel. I've reviewed this one before and I loved it, but the Null Raiden is now even better. This is the Raiden R2 from Null Knives. These are on pre-order. I'm recording this really quickly. I was enjoying it and going to record it in a couple of days, but I remembered, oh, these are about to drop on pre-order, so I better get this video out. So these open on pre-order on the 19th of November 2024 at Null Knives website. I will have that link down below, and they are only open for a week. So let's go over this guy, talk about it, give you the differences, the versions, and move on. But I can tell you already, I loved the Raiden the first time around, thanks to my buddy Andrew Hubbard, who let me check it out. And this is even better. Really, really cool. Now, the first change you'll see if you're a Raiden fan is a cutout or a slot for blade deployment. Now, don't forget, guys, I just had surgery, so I'm only going to do this like once on camera, but it is really good. That hurts. So yeah, really, really well done. Of course, great geometry on the thumb studs. Again, when you give me this cut and you allow me to get into those studs and the D10 is good, it's a Riot build, so really good. Now, I just realized I haven't even tried to front flip this, so let's see. Oh yeah, easy peasy, great jimping on there, and if I can do it, trust me, you can. Let's middle finger flick one more time because I love it. The break on that D10 is very good. This is on bearings. Again, a Riot build. Really nice. Now, this is the base model version. So let's see. This is called the clean, so no milling. And this is the only clean version. So this is the static wash clean version, $300. It has a static wash, blasted and tumbled handle, a stonewash blade. The clip and spacer are static wash as well with satin hardware, $300. Now, these are in MagnaCut. Let me see. I think if I remember, they are in MagnaCut, and it is 63 to 64 HRC. And if you guys don't know the Raiden, let's just go over to specs real quick. 7.73 inches overall, which makes it way smaller than the Ontario Rat 1 and a little bit bigger than the Ontario Rat 2. The blade length is 3.3, the blade thickness 0.135. The handle length is 4.43, but let's you guys know I like to look at what I consider grip length, which is, now you can come up here, but a basic grip length is 3 3/4 there. You can see, and then grade 5 titanium on everything, including the pivot and the hardware. Weight 3.4 to 3.5 ounces. Now, what are the first of all, let's just talk mechanically here. I'm sorry. So you do have a, wow, Casey, a frame lock with really cool chamfers with some milling on the inside of the chamfers. You guys know I don't like the scalloping or jimping on the inside of these. That is great. Gives you a little traction, works. There's not a cutout window, but it is a little higher, so you come across to that very easily. Now it is a titanium frame lock with a steel insert, locked up really nicely there at about 25. No side to side, no up and down. Very nice chamfers here to the handle, and you have this grip that's sort of like what I would call a gun stock pattern, where you have 2 fingers here and 2 back here. Now, you do feel that clip just a little bit right here, but again, like I tell you guys, all you got to do is adjust your hand a little bit, and you're right around that. You have jimping that locks you in. You can choke up a little bit, and that means you can come right up here to that harpoon. Very cool. Drop point blade or clip, whatever you want to call it. I say drop. You have a nice swedge. Beautiful finish. There is really no markings on this at all. that I can see. I know the one Kevin had said MagnaCut somewhere, and I don't see that on this one anywhere unless I'm blind. You do have a really cool backspacer with a lanyard hole there. It is not a reversible clip. That backspacer just looks cool. It feels great in the hand, and again, you know, cutting wise, I mean, come on. It is fantastic. Really well done on that edge and on the geometry because it's a taller grind. As you can see, it is a flat. Let me double check. I'm 90% sure it's a flat. Hold on, we're gonna put the ruler across it. Yep, it's flat grind, which is great. I love a flat grind because I feel like you can use it for work and all that stuff and feel a lot more secure and that you're not gonna chip it out. But that's just me. You do have a good relief on your sharpening choil there. Plenty of room for sharpening. Just a gorgeous knife. Now you have, well, let's just go over the changes. That'll help, okay? So, new milling patterns. Now, this one's not milled, but there is 3 different patterns. You've got the arrow, which is the one with the aspirated holes through it. In other words, the cutout holes, kind of a skeletonized handle. The Type S. And that one has milling on this middle part, like diagonal lines. And then this one, the plain. You do have MagnaCut steel, which is definitely an upgrade, 63 to 64. You have these faux pivot collars. I think that is cool how we did that. So we built up the handle here, and I love the milling pattern on the pivot itself. Now, he does say that he's going to go with a D-shaped pivot, which tells me one of these sides is going to end up just being a flat milled collar, flat milled pivot screw, excuse me, and it'll be tooled on one side most likely. That's the way I take that, but we'll see what he actually does. Man, it is just so good, and the break on that detent is perfection. The pivot heads are new, and they are titanium. In the past, they were steel. They fit flat here, and they have T8 Torx bits. He did a lot of weight reduction on the inside. I don't remember, but it sounds like it wasn't like that on the original. You did add the blade cutout like they have on the Raikou. Originally, it was just studs. So now you have the cutout for flicking, and yes, ouch. And then the clip has been updated to just fit the design better. It does go in and out of the pocket well. I've carried it twice already. Do like this one a lot. So those are your changes. Now, these are available on pre-order November 19th, and only for 1 week. Production is estimated to be 4 to 5 months. Yep, I know pre-orders aren't for everyone, but for those of you that are, you know Sean puts out a great product, and this is the way you get Sean's knives. Sometimes he has a few to drop, but not all the time. So if you want to guarantee getting one of these, especially that, I believe that arrow pattern is going to go quick, and but and we need to talk. There's actually one other version we need to talk about too. We'll do that in a moment. But there are 8 versions, 7 listed here. So there's this guy at $300, and then there's 3 of the Type S. So blasted and satin, black PVD and dark stonewash, black PVD and dark stonewash, black PVD and blurple. And blasted and satin. Those are the 3. Those are $325, and the blurple one is $350. And then the arrow versions, you have blasted and satin, black PVD and dark stonewash. They're both $325, and then black PVD and blurple is $350. And then if I can find what I did with my laptop, here we go. There is also a launch exclusive, actually 2 launch exclusive versions, I believe. So there is, I only see one listed here. No, there's the Damasteel. So there's Type S and Damasteel blasted for $515, and then I'm sorry, that one's not a launch exclusive. And then there's also the crystallized tie arrow version for $510. And there's also some hardware kits for $100 and $185 in dark tie and zirconium. So Sean's got all your funky fancy stuff covered. So Sean is a really nice dude. I have had some great conversations with the guy. He's super nice. I love the way this one feels in my hand. Again, just fits like a glove for me. The break of that detent, the feel of this one is really good. You can just see how smooth and well done it is. And it's just a great design that he just doubled down on, and lightning struck twice in the same place with this guy. So let me know what you guys think. Are you going to try to pick one up on the pre-order? Let me know down below. Hit that comment and just tell me what you think of this one, and like, and make sure you're subscribed and hit that lovely notification bell. Sean, thank you for sending this out, man. I truly appreciate you including me on this one. And guys, I hope you enjoyed checking it out. I really literally hate sending this on to the next channel or back to Sean or wherever it goes next because I have thoroughly enjoyed this. This is just a fantastic piece. So thank you guys for all you do and for watching the Knives Fast channel.